Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach. Hope you're up doing well, got the mind in the right place. If not, as always, let's put it in the right place. So it's been a little bit since I did my last episode, been competing, doing some other things, and so it kind of got me off track. So I need to get back to it, sticking with the consistency because that's where it's at. So I've been wanting to share with you guys something that I've been listening to for a few weeks now, since I've been MIA with these Coffee with Coach episodes. One of my students, one of my brown belts, shared with me this video. It's new. It was the first time I've ever heard of this guy and the way he talks and everything, and it just resonates with me. He goes pretty hard in the paint, like David Goggins and some of the other guys out there that I listen to. So, you got to be ready for the fire a little bit with the F-bombs and stuff like that. But, if you don't mind that, then it's going to be, a great individual to listen to. Again, I don't speak like that on not like I don't talk like that, but at least on these episodes, I keep it clean because I want everyone to be able to listen to it, whether it's a kid, teenager, whatever, or, if you don't talk like that as an adult, you can join in on these episodes. So anyways, let me share this with you. So the video that was shared with me was This Will Change Your Life, bodybuilding motivation. And the channel is Jordan Mertz. So the last name is M-E-R-Z. Okay, so Jordan Mertz is the channel, and he's got like 40,000 plus subscribers to it. But the individual that's talking, that's doing the motivational talking on the video is Seth Feroce. Bodybuilder guy, big guy, he's jacked. The whole time he's talking, he's lifting weights, he's doing all kind of different exercises and stuff like that. Dude's pumped, and he's pretty pumped up in his videos. Pretty fired up kind of guy. So, again, I like that. I like the way he talks. That's just how I get fired up. So anyways, I kind of had to edit the title a little bit to No Problems, Just More Work to Do. But he puts it a little bit differently, and when you catch the video, you'll hear it. But basically, when I heard this video, I got the video, I woke up, again, a student shared with me, so I hit play, hop up out of bed, fix the bed, do my normal routine, brush my teeth, all that stuff, taking the dogs for a walk, and then I just let it play. And it's literally how I've been starting my morning for the last few weeks since I got this video. It's just, again, just depends, where I'm at in life or what's going on. But this video, just for whatever reason, just seems to just fit perfectly to start my morning. So what he's talking about with, I don't have problems, just more work to do is, basically just life itself. You're always going to have something happening to you, okay, that you just don't feel like dealing with or don't like, or someone's messing with you, someone's talking about you, someone's whatever, in a negative way towards you, to where it's just life. It's just how it is. And so instead of getting down and out about it, you just got more work to do. The work never ends. And I just took down a few notes here. So he's talking about, whether you win or lose and whatever you're doing today, okay, you still have to get up and go to work tomorrow. Just because you had a great day today, you won, you could just say, well, I won today just for whatever, all the things I did today. Or you could be a tournament or whatever it is that you're competing in. You still got to get up and go to work tomorrow. It doesn't end just because you won. Like it's a great victory for today, but tomorrow is a different day, and we still got to get up and go to put the work in to keep that process going. And he's like, the work is always going to be there. It's never ending. And with all these other episodes that I've talked about and just kind of the way these things work, that's why it hit home with me, because it's like, yeah, man, this stuff just never ends. Like lately I've been talking to my students about like, the supplements that I take. I'm always having to wash clothes, hang clothes, fold clothes, wash dishes, put dishes away. You cook something, you got to, It's just every single day. It's a never ending process. I got to depending on what day it is. I got to get the run in, got to get the workout in, get the training in, whatever. It's just something like it just never ends. And if I don't do it and I get lazy and, for instance, dishes, they'll just pile up and then I'll have more work to do. I don't wash the clothes when I'm supposed to. I literally wash clothes every day because I train so much. Then that stuff will pile up on me. Then I just have more work to do, just so on and so forth. So he just said the work has to be consistent. It just has to be consistent. There's always work. You're always going to have to put in the work. And it'll just never stop. It's a never ending thing. And I've talked about that in other podcasts, Jocko, whoever, David Goggins. It's just one of those things where, forget about ever just taking a break. It's just really not going to be there. Even when you think you're taking a break, there's still something to do, So he talks about what I really like the most in this video was he's like, what the F do you have to complain about? It's just another opportunity to get better, to learn about yourself, who you are inside, and to improve. So when things go bad, things go wrong, things don't go your way, things just don't pan out the way you want them to, maybe you had this thing in your mind of how you thought things were going to go and it didn't go that way, or it's not going that way. We got to find a solution to the problem. Jocko talks about that all the time. Detach, separate yourself for a minute, step back, assess the situation, prioritize and execute, that kind of stuff. And then this thing is the same way. It's just like, hey man, you got problems, so do everyone else. So what makes you special? You're not any more special than anyone else. We're all dealing with stuff. So stop trying to make yourself feel like, woe is me, like someone come and help me, because we all got problems. We all got stuff to deal with. So once you get a handle on those things and that mindset of, yeah, okay, here's another problem. Let's just go to work. Okay, let's just find a solution to this thing, work our way through it, and then move on to the next thing, because there's going to be a next thing, And when you start thinking like that, life just starts to change for the better. Okay, at least I know it has for me, because again, I used to be one of those ones where it was the pity party, why me? Like, oh man, I haven't, I'm not doing anything to anyone. I'm just minding my business. I'm trying to do good things. I'm putting in the work. Why do I got to deal with this now? Why do I got to deal with this person now? Why do I got to deal with this situation right now? Why is this thing happening like right now when things are going the way they're going? I don't know. Okay. But all I know is listening to these things over and over and over again. It's just like, all right, cool, man. Step back, take a deep breath, and let's go to work on how we're going to fix it, get through it, and then move on to the next thing. So he says, when you look at life like that, the doors open up. And I totally believe that. Again, I just feel like when you put the blame on other people, you try to make excuses, or I don't know, just take the blame off of yourself and put it on everything else but you, the doors will definitely close for you. You're definitely not going to grow. You're definitely not going to get things to go your way, because you're just not looking at it the right way. When you take responsibility and just say, yeah, man, let's just get to it, the doors will definitely open up. And he talks about it like himself in this video. He's like, he goes, when I have my bad days, I feel like I'm breaking, I'm down, and I feel sorry for myself. He says, I take a look around and be like, man, what do I have to complain about, man? Like, I just got to get back to work and get to it. And so that mindset will just change everything. Again, the more you feel sorry for yourself and stay in that state of mind, the more you put blame on other people and not yourself, and don't take responsibility, the more the situation you're in is going to stay that way. It will never improve. It will never get better, because you're the only one that can fix it. It is what it is. The situation is how it is. And the only one that's going to be able to work your way to work through it is you. And when you don't stand up to these things that are happening to you, it'll just forever just be a mess. Your life will be a mess. So I don't have problems, just more work to do. He's got a shirt like that. That's just his motto. He said that's our phrase. That's the way we just look at life. And listening to this over and over and over again on a daily basis every day, again, it just keeps things in perspective, because it's just like, yeah, I have those good days and I have those bad days. You know, you get things where people come up to you, hey, coach, did you hear so-and-so said this, that about you? Or did you hear that, whatever? And it's just like, all right, cool. I've been there, done that. Isn't going to be the first time. Isn't going to be the last time. Just got more work to do. So stop putting the blame on other things, other people. Take responsibility for the things that happen, even if it's not your fault. Like Jocko says, it's your fault. Okay? Step up to the plate, so to speak, and just go to work. And when you just put your mindset in that process of, yeah, I just got more work to do, then life just becomes easier. At least it does for me. So when I feel like I'm a little overwhelmed and it's just one of those things where I just don't feel like doing it because I just want to just sit down, because, you know, once the week starts happening, at least for me, the way my life works is Monday through Friday is it's really busy. Then on Saturday, Sunday, it just really tapers off and takes a big, you know, dip, to where actually on Saturdays and Sundays, where I feel and want to, in my mind, want to take a break and sit down, I can only do that for so long, because there's something to do. There's there's clothes in the washer I got to get out and hang or fold or do whatever, and it's just more work to do. Okay, so it just never stops. And then actually Joe Rogan talks about that in one of his podcasts. Like, people think there's an end game to this, where like where you made it and you're being like a king, so to speak, and you're being fed grapes with a banana leaf, you know, being waved over top of you. He goes, man, you can only do that for so long. You can only lay there and eat grapes and have a banana leaf, you know, feathering you down for so long before you're like, man, just get that out of my face. Stop feeding me grapes. I got to get up and move. You know, we're meant to move. We're humans. We're meant to do things and work. And he talks about, like, you know, back, you know, however many years ago, where, you know, man hunted and fished and did all these things. We're not meant to just be stagnant and not do anything. So it'll just never end. It'll never end until the day that you are no longer on this earth. There's never just going to be a day where you just get to sit back, put your feet up, and that's it. It's always going to be some work to do. So whenever you get that in your mind, I don't have problems. Just more work to do. Life becomes a lot easier. Okay? So anyways, definitely helps me out. Again, listen to this, even though I haven't done an episode in a couple weeks. Doesn't mean I'm not doing my daily routine. Obviously, you see me competing out there. And everything is the same, except for these episodes just haven't been in play for a couple weeks. So got to get back to it. Again, consistency is key in anything you want to get better at. You'll fall off just like this, and then just get right back to it. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Don't make excuses. It's just time to get back to work. All right, so let's get to it. You don't have problems, just more work to do. All right, you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys on the next one. We'll see you.